A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of hostilities, Israel has intensified its military operations against Iran, prompting fears of a wider conflict in the oil-rich Middle East. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made it clear that Israel will target every site associated with the Ayatollah regime, following Iran's retaliatory missile attacks on Israeli cities. The situation has raised significant international concern, especially as both nations demonstrate a willingness to escalate their military actions. The latest round of violence began when Iran launched a barrage of ballistic missiles into Israeli territory, a direct response to Israel's unprecedented airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. The International Atomic Energy Agency has reported substantial damage to Iran's uranium conversion facility in Isfahan, crucial for producing the feedstock needed for nuclear weapons. The attacks have not only targeted military installations, but also infrastructure in key regions, including the South Pars gas field in the Persian Gulf. As the conflict unfolds, the ramifications are being felt globally, with financial markets reacting sharply. The S&P 500 index saw a decline of over 1%, while crude oil prices surged by more than 7%, the largest increase in 3 years. The ongoing military exchanges have resulted in casualties on both sides, with reports indicating that at least 3 Israelis have died and dozens more have been injured due to missile strikes. In retaliation, Iran has vowed to respond with even greater force if Israeli attacks continue. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has warned that the nation is prepared to deliver a more powerful response, signaling a potential for further escalation. The conflict has also led to significant losses for Iran, with several high-ranking military officials reportedly killed in Israeli strikes, including key figures from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Amidst the chaos, diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation have faltered. A scheduled 6th round of talks between the United States and Iran regarding the nuclear program was cancelled, as Iran's foreign minister described the continuation of negotiations as unjustifiable in light of the attacks. The geopolitical implications of this conflict are profound, with U.S. President Donald Trump expressing unwavering support for Israel while also advocating for diplomatic resolutions. In a recent statement, Trump warned Iran to negotiate before it is too late, emphasizing that the U.S. stands firmly behind its ally. As tensions escalate, the potential for a broader conflict looms large, threatening not just the immediate region but global stability, particularly concerning oil supply routes. Analysts are closely monitoring the situation, recognizing that any further targeting of U.S. facilities could drastically alter the dynamics of the conflict and provoke a stronger military response. The international community is now watching closely, as calls for restraint come from various nations, including the UAE and Oman, who are pushing for dialogue to prevent further military escalation. The situation remains fluid, and the coming days will be critical in determining whether diplomacy can prevail over aggression or if the region will plunge into a deeper conflict. As this situation develops, the world holds its breath, hoping for a resolution that can avert further bloodshed and restore peace in a region already fraught with tension. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.